Hello everyone. Over the next 5 minutes, I want to introduce you to knowledge of performance and knowledge of results. Two key concepts that can help you deliver feedback, ensuring the learner understands cause and effect as you move through the Canadian teaching approach. So what do they mean? Knowledge of performance is understanding how you need to move to achieve a certain specific objective, and knowledge of results is recognizing the outcome of that move, so what actually happens as a result. Now let's see how these fit into the CTA, and to do so, I need a volunteer. Simon, we're going to work on some short turns. The objective is to maintain a consistent turn shape and speed while keeping your skis within a single cat track corridor. To achieve this, you'll need a strong, consistent steering effort from the lower body, allowing the skis to grip at or above the foreline. By setting these expectations, I've primed Simon with knowledge of results, what I expect to see, and knowledge of performance, how he can achieve it. As I assess Simon's skiing, I follow the CTA bottom-up method, starting from the skis and working up. I look for efficiency in movements to allow his base of support to guide his center of mass from turn to turn. I then ask myself what should be happening and what is actually happening. This is where knowledge of performance and knowledge of results meets solution-focused training. Using the what, how, where, and why framework, I analyze his movements through the lens of the 5 skills. I can now more effectively identify key movement patterns, pinpoint where they occur, and determine how they influence the outcome I'm seeing. I then compare my observations to the intended objective and ask myself, what actions does Simon need to bring him closer to that objective? Anyone can give feedback, but great instructors give the right feedback, highlighting both cause and effect of a skier's movements, allowing the understanding to take root. Please pay attention to the structure of this feedback, as it makes it very easy for you to stay within the solution-focused training approach and 5 skills framework. Using closed questioning and addressing the knowledge of result first allows the skier to recognize their outcome. For example, did you notice the pressure in the grip hitting the ski abruptly at the end of the turn?
Yes.
Did you also notice that the turns weren't smooth all round?
Yes.
Then follow up with knowledge of performance to connect the cause and effect. For example, this is because at the start of the turn, you pushed your feet away from you, causing your tails to wash out. This put you back and inside and in a bad place to deal with the pressure and the grip when it hit the ski. Simon should now have an understanding of and the connection between the movements and the resulting outcome. We can now use the knowledge of performance and the knowledge of results to assign an appropriate task. When assigning a task, I ensure that Simon not only knows how to perform it, but also why it aligns with our original objectives. If executed correctly, the task should produce the intended outcome, reinforcing effective movement patterns and allowing him to reflect upon the experience in action. Simon, we're going to do a task called a power plow, which is a high-performance short turn in a snowplow stance. This setup encourages you to initiate and complete the turn by rotating your legs, guiding the ski tip smoothly into the foreline. To stay in a snowplow position, allow the inside leg to bend at the hip so the inside ski can move flat across the snow naturally with you. This is knowledge of performance. It provides a clear instruction on what we are doing and how to execute the task and where the movements should take place. As you move into the turn, you'll notice that because you're staying balanced and centered over the skis, they will bend progressively throughout the arc. This allows pressure and grip to build naturally beneath you rather than being applied abruptly. As a result, you'll have a greater control over the pressure changes as you exit one turn and enter the next. This explains the knowledge of results, what Simon will see and feel as a result of executing the movements correctly, which is the why. As we assess the experience we have placed Simon in, we can take a look at how he executed the task, what happened versus what should happen. Using the same structured approach, we can give him targeted feedback as it relates to the task, using knowledge of performance and knowledge of results to ensure he gains understanding of cause and effect. By consistently applying knowledge of performance and knowledge of results, you'll improve both your delivery and content of your feedback. Next time you're on the hill, challenge yourself not to just give feedback, but to create higher levels of understanding and execution by the learner, helping skiers to progress faster and with more confidence. Remember, great instructors don't just give feedback, they build understanding and the ability to connect results to performance.